Going to go straight to business. Yuka is one of the people who likes it. We're starting with the Paris Air Show. Kicked off yesterday, didn't it, Yuka?
And that's right. It's one of the biggest trade fairs for the aviation industry, and it's held every 2 years in Le Bourget, just north of Paris. More than 350,000 people visited the show in 2015. Usually it's a venue for plane makers to make big order announcements, but this year the event comes at a difficult time for the industry. Nicholas Rushworth explains.
Sales of Airbus's Super Jumbo, the A380, have been disappointing. The only way up, Airbus argues, is bigger still. Hence the new A380 Plus, a whopper, 5 meters longer and more fuel efficient.
We're very convinced that the A380 has its room in the market and probably an even bigger room tomorrow than what it is today. And this is why we invest in the product.
Boeing is showing off a new version of its best-selling 737 jetliner to fill demand for a larger single-aisle jet. Airbus's A321 has captured a large part of that market already.
Competition is healthy. We're really happy to compete against Airbus. It inspires us to be innovative and to do our best so that airline companies pick us. We're extending the 737 MAX family with this version of Dash 10, and we're really optimistic about its sales.
One of Boeing's customers, Qatar Airways, is at the Paris Air Show showing a new seat design of its Boeing 777 aircraft. The airline is being hit by the boycott on Qatar by its Gulf neighbors.
We have had a lot of cancellations, especially to the 4 countries that did this illegal blockade. However, we have found new markets, and this is our growth strategy, to always find new markets.
Qatar Airways says it's opening new routes to Dublin, Skopje and Sarajevo this month. The Paris Air Show runs till the 25th of June.
Let's go to the US now. Donald Trump got some brainstorming on information technology.
That's right. CEOs of tech giants like Apple, Microsoft and Google descended on the White House to pitch in on the president's efforts to update the government's creaky IT systems. The government wants to modernize them to cut costs and improve service, and the work is spearheaded by Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner. The executives are part of a White House Tech Council formed last month. Let's take a listen to what they had to say.
The government should be focused on its citizens, and the services of the government should be measured on how pleased the citizens are with receiving those services. That basic premise is not how it's done today.
The United States needs to, in every way, at every level, be working on machine learning and artificial intelligence, and that can be used in every part of government to improve the services that government provides to citizens.
Yeah, it's the White House Tech Council there. Yuka, let's look at the markets now.
Right, European markets just opened up above the flat line in positive territory, but shares are not quite as strong as yesterday when stocks rallied off the back of France's election results. Over in Asia, Tokyo's Nikkei closed at a near 2-year high, and Taiwan's shares hit a 17-year high, but gains in high-tech firms were offset by a decline in shares elsewhere in the region, especially Australian banks.
China now continues to expand its train network right out beyond its borders.
That's right. The state-owned China Railway Group is planning to build a high-speed railway in Russia to the tune of $2.5 billion. The 2 countries have signed a memorandum of understanding, according to Chinese media. The line will run around 200 kilometers inside Russia. President Xi Jinping of China is pushing through the so-called One Belt, One Road initiative to build a new Silk Road linking Asia, Africa, Europe. And last year, China Railway signed overseas contracts worth around $15 billion.